Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is your favorite realtor, Camille, here in the Carolinas. Today is Saturday, and we are going to be calling a lot of the TikTok leads. So far, guys, if you've been watching the journey, we are up to about 53 or 56 leads from the TikTok video. If you have not watched the video before this one, basically the last two videos, then go ahead and take the time to catch up. So first on the list is, we're going to give her a call. And 1 second, let me make sure the audio is good because my toddler is literally singing his little life away in the shower right now. Okay, we had to give him a toy so we can focus. So I'm going to go ahead and make the first dial. Let's see here. It's called the first lead. And they are looking to be moved by December 3rd, which is literally in 2 weeks. So let's give her a call and see what we can help her with. All right.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, good morning. This is Camille, realtor from TikTok. You inquired about 3 Halting Crossing Drive, and I just wanted to give you a call to follow up and see how I can assist you with your upcoming move. When you get this message, feel free to give me a call back at this telephone number. I'm looking forward to speaking with you soon. Bye. First call. So I'm just gonna make a note that I left a voicemail and I'm gonna go on to the next person. So these people that I'm calling right now, they basically filled out the Google form and said that they were available to speak mornings from 8 to 12, which is why I am giving them a call right now. This next one is a good candidate. They're looking in the 28269 zip code. Their timeline is also between now and 3 months. They do have money saved for a move. They're looking for a payment between $1,700 and $2,000. They've been employed for more than 2 years. Their credit score is between 600 and 700. And they are working on getting some charges removed from their credit. So a pretty good candidate from first glance for actually buying. But if they're looking to get some charges moved from their credit report, we're going to see how we can help them there and just get a little bit more details. So let's give person number 2 a call.
You have dialed is not able to receive calls at this time.
No way to leave a voicemail, so we are going to send a text. Good morning, this is Camille, realtor from TikTok, period. I was giving you a call in regards to your upcoming move, period. When you have a moment, feel free to give a call back when you have time. And then I'm just gonna, with that text message, drop my virtual business card. I use Blink for my virtual business card. You can set up your contact information there. So that's what I use. So I'm gonna leave another note, left voicemail, and for this one, I'm just gonna do sent follow-up text and sent follow-up text. We're gonna go to the next person. Wait, I feel like I just called her. Did she fill out too? Okay, no, I didn't call her. So this next candidate is looking to move between 6 and 12 months. They are also available in the mornings. They are interested in a single family home or townhome in the suburban areas of Charlotte. Credit score falls between 500 and 600. They don't have any savings at the moment, but they're a little bit far out, so they have some time. So let's give her a call and go from there. I had to get organized with all of these leads because trying to add their contact information to my CRM and then give them a call, I just needed a process, and so I finally fine-tuned that. So we'll see how that works over the next couple of days.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, this is Camille, realtor from TikTok, just giving you a call about your upcoming move. Just wanted to formally reach out and introduce myself and have a quick conversation about what your needs are. When you get this message, feel free to give me a call back at this telephone number. Looking forward to speaking with you soon. Bye-bye. And I don't know if this time is too early for them, but this is the time they indicated on the Google form, so we're just going to keep it going. All right, next candidate. Let's see, we have looking to move between now and 3 months, single family home, a Harrisburg or Concord area. Credit score is 700 plus. Looking for rent between 2,000 and 2,500. She has enough in savings and she is mostly available to speak during the weekdays from 8 to 12. We're gonna give her a call anyway, just to introduce myself. Let's see. A lot of these people are not from Charlotte because they're like original area code.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 9.
Good morning. This is Camille, realtor from TikTok. Just wanted to give you a quick call and formally introduce myself with your timeline and your upcoming move looking in the Harrisburg and Concord area. Let's touch base on your exact needs when you have a moment. I could be reached at this telephone number. Looking forward to speaking with you soon. Bye. Left voicemail, no answer. Next, we have Miss Cat looking to move between 6 and 12 months. Credit score between 600 and 700. Looking for a single family home or a townhome. Have $3,000 saved for a move. Looking for a monthly payment between $1,700 and $2,000. And let's see. All right.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
This is Camille, realtor from TikTok. Just wanted to give you a call and touch base with you about your upcoming move in the next couple of months. And also formally introduce myself. When you get this message, feel free to reach back out at this telephone number. Looking forward to connecting with you soon. Bye-bye. Left voicemail. So we have 7 calls in this batch. I'm on call number 6 now. And we have basically this call and one more call left before we close out this first session from 8 to 12 calls. So next we have looking to move in 0 to 3 months, 500 to 600 credit score. Looking for a monthly payment between $2,000 and $2,500. Has $4,000 in savings. And so this probably wouldn't be a good candidate for home buying just because the credit score falls between 500 and 600. But again, these are renter leads that we are going to nurture in years to come to buyers. This is Camille, realtor from TikTok. How you doing this morning? Pretty good. I hope I caught you at a pretty good time. I just wanted to quickly introduce myself, being that your move is coming up soon.
Yeah, I'm just at the grocery store.
Okay.
This way, baby.
Perfect. So I got your contact information and everything that you're looking for, and I see that you're going to be looking for like a single family home, townhome, or apartment. You're kind of open in that regards.
Yes.
Okay. Was there anything particular about your situation that was kind of unique or would present any challenges for your upcoming move?
I definitely need a property that will take a pin.
Did you have anyone that's currently helping you with that?
No, I'm just trying to do it myself.
Okay. And you've just applied to the one so far?
Yeah, that told me it was on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I stopped to find. I didn't want to waste money.
Right. And then with that, I know you have a time frame of 0 to 3 months. Was there a specific month that your current lease is ending that you need to be out by?
No, actually, we're in just an extended stay right now.
So
Okay.
let me do this. And I know you're shopping and things of that nature. I'm going to do 2 things for you. The first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to send you the contact information for one of my credit partners that can possibly assist with helping you get that eviction removed. And then at the same time, I'll be sending you over a few homes that are in the Charlotte and Concord area and the price range that you're looking. How many bedrooms and bathrooms were you looking for?
3 to 4 bedrooms.
Okay.
And most definitely two bathrooms.
Okay. And do you have any pets?
No pets.
Okay, that's good.
Just my kids. I have a special needs daughter. That's who I'm keeping up with right now. He is very busy, so I try not to even look at properties that are like on busy streets.
Okay.
That's my only thing, keeping up with her, because if she gets out the house, she's going straight forward.
Okay. That's
Come on, baby.
important to know. So something a little bit more within a community. Okay. Now, some of these homes, I won't be able to, of course, like filter out busy streets, but we can definitely tell prior to seeing the property where exactly it's located. And so you'll be receiving an alert to the email that I have on file at gmail.com. You'll just need to make your login for that portal. And then how often would you like to receive those alerts? We could do it daily, weekly, or monthly.
Daily is good. I'm more flexible during the week while they're at school.
Okay.
Yes, baby, you have to click open. Yes.
Alrighty. Okay, well, I have the basics. I'll be sending you an email in case you wish to reach out to the credit improvement person and getting those things removed from off of your credit report. She comes highly recommended. And also at the same time, I'll be sending you that email with the other home so we can start kind of getting a feel for what you like.
Okay, and I know that's the thing. That eviction does not show up on my credit report. She did like a rental background check or something. That's how I found that one.
Yes, because the rental pool is a little bit different from the actual credit report. So chances are if it showed up on their system, it's probably also going to show up on the others that you apply for, unless there's the route of the private owner, which I really try to stay away from because, you know, sometimes it's just not a very good experience with private owners. And you do have to be careful with, you know, so many people scamming these days. So, well, thank you for taking the time this morning, Leslie. I'll be reaching out to you soon. Just be on the lookout from an email from me, and I'll send you a text message when that's done.
Okay.
All
Thank you so
right.
much.
You're welcome. You have a wonderful Saturday. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. So she needs to be sent homes that match her preference and credit partner for help with removing eviction from rental report. And I'll have to reach out to the credit person to see if she can even help with that. So I'll make a to-do. And then we have one other call to make. And she was a little busy, but I do think that if she get her credit score up with her savings and what she can afford on a monthly basis, she would be a good candidate for home ownership in the next year. Also, let's see. So the very last person that we're going to be reaching out is Miss, and she is looking to move between 3 and 6 months, a single family home or a townhome. Locations are pretty diverse. That credit score does fall between 500 and 600. Once again, no say, but she has been employed for 2 years. And yeah, she is looking to rent between 1,400 and 1,700. Which is a little bit low. So she may not be the best candidate for home ownership just because mortgage prices these days are so expensive and she doesn't have any savings and a credit score is between 500 and 600. But let's give her a call and see how we can help her out. And this is the last call that we're going to make for this session.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. This is Camille, Realtor from TikTok, reaching out to you about your upcoming move.
Hi.
Hey, how is it going?
It's going well.
Good. I received your information stating that you were looking to move within the next 3 to 6 months and for it looks like a 2 or 3 bedroom. Was there anything you said what to you?
I couldn't hear you on the last part. The phone kind of broke up a little bit.
It's fine. So I have that you're looking to move in 3 to 6 months for a 2 or 3 bedroom. And then where you want your monthly payments to be. Is there anything particular about your situation that would be a challenge for you when making this next move?
Challenge? Let's see. I don't think there will be any challenges. Just something that would be in my budget considering I have 2 children. So I guess that would be one of the challenges.
Okay. And when does your current lease end?
March 28th.
Okay. So you definitely have a little bit of time. So what I'll do, and how long have you been in your current place?
Since March of last year. So when I move out, it'll be a full year.
Okay. Is there anything particular that you're not liking with that new home, with that home that we need to be aware of for your next move?
Yeah, so I'm currently renting a townhome and pretty much I'm not a fan of HOA communities and just a lot of guidelines were not shared with me prior to moving in. And once I moved in, there were a lot of things in the home that were not fixed. And also the second bedroom is just not big enough for my girls. They're 10 and 11, so they need space. So a spacious second bedroom is one of the biggest main and key factors for sure.
Okay, definitely. And with those HOA guidelines, because, you know, in Charlotte, of course, there's HOAs everywhere. Is there anything that kind of stand out to you that you're just not a fan of with those HOA guidelines?
Let's see. I don't think it was anything that stood out. I think it was more so the homeowner not letting me know and, giving me like a rule book of what the guidelines and, the rules of what the HOA community expected.
Okay.
Because I had to experience like towing and fines and things that, I didn't know were in place because all they did was, move me in and say, here, this is how much you pay for rent. But everything else is like kind of left in the wind. I had to figure out on my own. So not really so much the HOA, like president and their rules, they're fine. It's just the community. Yeah, communication. Yeah.
That makes sense. And then was this a private owner or a company?
A company, so it's a property management company. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So what we'll do is, I know you're a bit of ways out, but I have your email. So I will start to send you different single family homes and townhomes that are in those areas that you are, searching for. And then the only thing that I kind of foresee is definitely have enough saved for at least that first month of deposit by the time you're looking to move. And then if you can continue to increase your credit score for best approval odds, that would be very helpful when the time comes and you're looking to make that transition next year.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will receive an email. It will be a login portal to receive those homes to your portal. We use Canopy MLS, but I'll send you a text message when I do send it so that, that email is for me. And you can start hearting properties that will give me a feel for, what you like and what you don't like. So when the time comes, it's a little bit easier to pick up. Was there any questions that you had for me?
None right now that I can think of.
Okay. All right. Well, I will be getting your portal set up here soon. When I set it up, you can have homes sent to your email either daily, weekly, or monthly. Which would you prefer? Weekly? Okay. And we can always update that or change that at any time so that you aren't getting, too many emails or you want more. We can always increase it as the time comes.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for your time this morning. I'm looking forward to keeping up with you over the next couple of months.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
My son is literally so loud, but we just finished making all of our calls for this morning. He is so loud. 1 second, y'all. Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, today is Saturday. So Davon and I have a business meeting for our new business that we are forming. We just submitted our name to the attorneys to check for its availability and see if we can get the articles of incorporation done. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the name is available and we can continue to move forward with branding and things of that nature. But we have a business meeting where we're going to be talking about the direction, our goals, things like that this morning. And then we're likely going to be touring at least one new construction property so that we can get that out during the week. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty chill weekend, but I will pop back on the camera if there is anything else interesting that is happening that I want to share with y'all. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Hey, I wanted to quickly reach out and just virtually introduce myself since we haven't had an opportunity to connect. I got your information and I thank you for taking the time to fill out the form. And I see you said, yeah, this is Camille from TikTok, but I wanted to acknowledge that I did get your form and I see that you are looking to move between 6 and 12 months. Are you currently in a lease at this exact time? Okay. And when you do decide to make the move, how many bedrooms are you going to need? Okay. Well, either route you go, since we do have some time in between, we can help you on a buy side or leasing. It's both me and my husband. We're licensed in North Carolina or South Carolina, depending on which route you decide to go when the time does come. If you do go the leasing route, do you currently have any pets that we need to be mindful of? Okay. No animals. Yeah. Okay. And then the only other thing, you're only looking at Concord, North Carolina right now? Yeah, no. You just mean like close to like convenience. What type of business do you own? Okay, awesome. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. What side of town is your auntie on? Okay. Do you know what if she's north, like North Charlotte, East Charlotte, West, South, or has she not? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because that may be something that we look at too. If she's going to be helping with the kids and coming to the house often, like West Charlotte to East Charlotte could be a little drive. So just kind of being mindful of that too. We can definitely come up with some different locations depending on what your lifestyle is. And if you have a W-2 job outside of your event planning business, that's probably also something we want to take into consideration is your commute times. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that will give us a good idea. Like I said, I know the timeline is out, but even if we can kind of narrow down the areas based on your lifestyle and places that you'll be driving to frequently, it will be helpful. Are you currently in Charlotte, or because this is a New York? Oh, okay. So you'll be looking to relocate down to the Charlotte area. Okay. You're fine. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I took some notes on what you're looking for. When do you think that you will have a little bit more insight in terms of lining up your job and knowing what side of your aunt is on for us to kind of reconvene and narrow down some locations for you? Yeah. Okay. With which type of homes? Okay. We do have basements. It's not as frequent. But there are homes with basements and there also are 3-story homes. It just doesn't come as often as what you may see in other areas. Okay. All right. All right, family. I am done working for today. I'm done working, y'all. I am so tired. So the screen I just showed before was my results of my afternoon Saturday lead gen session to follow up with like new leads. And your girl is tired. As y'all see on the screen, I basically was on the phone for like a whole hour. You talking about somebody drained? And in the hour, I was supposed to call 41 people, called 17,000 an hour, and had conversations, I think, with 8 of those people. Y'all, that's a lot of talking. Your girl was talked out, and each of the conversations was anywhere from like 5 minutes to like 8 minutes, I think, or 10 minutes, somewhere along there. Oh my God. Y'all, I've been having issues with my car. It's so annoying. And I feel like I'm about to be late to my nail appointment because of it. It's like I think I'm gonna have to go back and get my husband's car, unfortunately. Because I can't drive my car unless it like basically warms up, which is really annoying. Because that means I have to like sit here for freaking 15-20 minutes for the engine to like ramp up. Oh my God. But anyways, y'all, I just wanted to close out the vlog to let y'all know lead generation will take a lot out of you making your calls unless you just, I don't know, some people really get a kick out of calling and talking with people, which it was nice, but I guess I just feel like still so overwhelmed. Hey y'all, it is actually a few days later and I literally left y'all hanging, but it was way too much going on. I was having car issues and I just could not get my words together. Today is Monday and I'm still having car issues. I just feel to be having like such bad luck with cars these days. And I'm actually driving my husband's car, so I know he's gonna be like, the engine light wasn't on before you started driving it, and then all of a sudden it just comes on when I'm driving it. Like, why does stuff like this keep happening to me? But anyways, over the weekend we called the renter leads from TikTok. Y'all, I am struggling. I was supposed to have one more call session to get through like the last 25 people who needed a call on Sunday, but I was literally so exhausted on Sunday. Like, I spent Sunday resetting, cleaning my house. I did not work at all on Sunday. I did not make any calls. Very much so overwhelmed. And tonight, Monday, we have a home buyer webinar that I've been revamping the webinar because I realized that the webinar had like a lot of stuff in it and it was very detailed. So I feel like for a first time buyer or someone who is moving from renting to owning. Like, it was just very informational dense, and I'd rather give them the basics of what they need to know about home ownership and how to get ready and get them excited, versus like fill them with all of this information, like going into the weeds about the process. So I totally revamped the presentation. Also, quick update, our attorney submitted the articles of incorporation to the Secretary of State for North Carolina, so hopefully goes underway prior to December 1st, and we should be getting the ball rolling on our business launch, like our official business launch for husband wife team. So all of that is in the works, but I wanted to kind of come up here and like wrap up the results from the calls that I made on Saturday, because I never really got the opportunity to tell y'all for real. So on Saturday, I connected with at least like a good 9 or 10 people for that whole day out of like the first 25 leads that I called, and I have so many action items from them, but a lot of them were like, they had a lot of challenges, whether it be credit score between 500 and 600. So even trying to find them an apartment, a townhome, a single family home is going to be extremely difficult with the credit score of 500 to 600. And this is not even buying, this is just renting, because so many places want like your credit score to be a 580 or a 600. Like, they really want even renters to have good credit scores. And then some of them had like evictions, other people had Section 8 vouchers, some of them had previous charge-offs. So it's just like a lot of stuff, and like it kind of sucks in the rental world. Like, I feel like with rentals, it's not really black and white. So at least when you're buying, like, it's pretty black and white. Once you're pre-approved, you can pretty much submit an offer on any house, and as long as the seller accepts your offer, you're good. With renting, it's like a gamble. Like, these folks are out here taking people money because they're making them apply to rentals that we don't even know if they're gonna apply for. So for example, like, one of the people, she applied and they were basically like, you got to have a offer letter for work here in the Charlotte area. They're also like, we need to basically look at your financial profile to even see like if you're gonna get approved or not. So it's really like a gamble, because like people are spending money on rental applications and not knowing if they're gonna get approved or not, because they have like the basic qualifications like 600 credit score, 3 times the income, no pets, stuff like that. But like they don't necessarily say like how many charge-offs are, you know, like they don't go into the nitty-gritty, and so people just be out here wasting money all to get denied, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that's how many of my conversations went with renters. Like, it wasn't a lot of people who just had a smooth vanilla financial background. And with that post that I made with the rent being at $1,700, I feel like that's probably why I captured like so many leads like that. So I don't know, because when I ran the numbers for even like a very affordable house here in the Charlotte area at $250,000, and I'm talking about, that is really low. Like, our median price point is closer to $415, $420 here in Charlotte. But even a $250,000 house in its current market, you're looking at a mortgage of like $2,000. So yeah, I feel like the next post that I made needs to be like $2,000 plus, because I have so many renter leads right now, and like I don't know if I'm gonna like sincerely be able to help all of them. Like, I can definitely provide them with options, but I don't have the final say so as to whether or not they get approved. So if you work with renters, definitely comment your onboarding process below, or do you like straight up tell them, nah, like you need to work on your credit? Like, what's the conversation you have with people who are not even rent ready? Like, it's one thing not to be buy ready, but not to be rent ready is like a whole different beast, like, sincerely. And I've been there. I've been in a position where I myself was not rent ready, and I had to literally go through the ringers just to find housing. So, and I'm a realtor, so I can only imagine. Anyways, I just wanted to update y'all with that. I'm probably about to close out this vlog because it's getting a little long, and we will pick up where we left off in the next vlog with calling all of these TikTok leads back, and we'll kind of take it from there. All right, y'all have a good night. Love you guys. Bye.